This is Afrowave. This is Afrowave. This is Afrowave. Hi, my name is Lexicon. I'm the founder of Afrowave. Really just came together out of a vision for not really seeing myself or other artists that make music like myself and just wanting somewhere else to hear more vibes, hear more soca, hear more dancehall, hear more Afrobeats, just hear more of the cultural sounds that is really exploding across the world that everyone else is hearing. So why aren't we hearing it here in Toronto?
Like a reggae kind of meets a dancehall, kind of meets like pop, soul kind of thing.
Dancehall, which is again the Afrobeat, the reggaeton.
Yeah.
It says Afrowave, but you really don't know what you're gonna get.
It's like a mini Caravana experience each time.
African kind of sounds in the city because we have so much diversity in our city and we just want to make sure we represent that here tonight, right? So Afrowaveto started last year. I just got the motivation to actually just try and create what I wanted to in my head because every other show in the city seems to be R&B and hip hop. And there wasn't much room for other kinds of sounds. I started to meet other people that do dancehall, other people that do soca, reggae, reggaeton, and it's just there's so many of us kind of growing. It's why don't we have somewhere where we can perform? So. All right, how are y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, that was crazy. That was last year. I think Lexicon wanted the vibe to be crazy, straight from the bat, so that everybody knows that it's something legit, which he did. And the event was full, and we had games going on, and yeah, it was really something special.
I gotta hear y'all singing, so guys sing me. 1, 2, 3, hey. This is Afrowave. This is Afrowave. This is Afrowave. This is Afrowave. And it went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Okay, so y'all go home. The energy was amazing. All the artists were amazing. The crowd was amazing. It was such a magical moment, and it was just great to see it come from an idea into the real world. Just walkie up. Just everybody stop, count your bash it up. Walk up your waistline.
It's just a good time, and the environment is really nice because, energy is very important in a space, and if people are just bad-minded and whatever, it just kind of ruins the vibe. But Afrowave is always fun.
Lexicon, the host, and also the founder of Afrowave, performed as well, and it was just the vibe. Everyone was just cool, and it was amazing to see. I felt so free that night.
Just walk up. Just walk. Just walk. Everybody stop, cause you're bash it up. Walk up your waistline. 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 Walk up your waistline.
It was a live showcase. Everybody was in tune. If they didn't know who you were, they knew that night, and everybody was just there to support and represent for Toronto.
I've never experienced anything like Afrowave. It's just the people that come together. It's seeing people from different religions, cultures, skin color. It was just different. I've never seen that in any other places that I perform at.
tienes tan bien, bien. Mami, quiero darte ahí, es obvio que te quiero ahí, ahí.
I didn't know what any act was gonna do. They came up there, a guy's a reggaeton artist. The next lady come up there, she's an Afrobeat artist.
And they're all
and
good.
They're all good, you know. Then you get
good.
some neo soul. It's very diverse.
Yeah.
I think that's what sets them apart from other shows in the 60s.
You guys up for the rest of the night, okay? So, on the count of 3, I want y'all to say C flavor with me, all right? 1, 2, 3.
They were a crowd that wasn't stiff. They were really enjoying the music.
Yeah.
Every artist that came up there. You know?
Yeah, because I was in the audience
the
energy was there.
Yeah, these people come to let loose and experience art at a high level and be one with you on stage. So definitely, I would say it's a positive outcome to Afrowaveto.
Let me love you, let me love you unconditionally, baby, unconditionally, baby. Let me love you, let me love you unconditionally, baby, unconditionally. Let me love you, I'll be a doctor, I'll find a doctor, baby. Let me like doctor, I'll be a doctor, I'll find a doctor, baby. Let me like doctor.
You're so hung up by the last performer and you're just like, oh my God, that was amazing. And then a new performer comes around. And I think that Afrowave does a good job of like curating talent and really giving them a chance, like create a safe environment to be, to perform to their best potential.
It's just nice to know that as Caribbean people, we have kind of our own hub to perform and to feel comfortable. And it's just something that you don't see often, and it's a space that you don't get often, so it's definitely nice.
Somebody girl got me feeling so right. I wanna take you home with me, girl, tonight. Baby, don't leave me, cause you know that oh baby, Kiyamasa. I said Kiyamasa, do, girl. Oh baby, Kiyamasa.
Afrowave is different because it really, really gets you in tune with your culture, our Black culture. And different islands, everything. It's not necessarily just Afro, it's not necessarily just dancehall or soca, it's just everything coming together. So.
There's many Caribbean, African immigrants that came down here and then built whole families and loved the music and actually spread the music all over Toronto, the lingo all over Toronto. And yet you don't really hear them, you don't really see them. And I think it's a shame because there's tremendous artists out here who want to pursue their love and their culture, but don't really see a place where they can perform or where they're appreciated or where they can even have like venues where they can even have like that opportunity. So I think really it's like showing love. Afrowave shows love.
So we're gonna hear like some screams again. Number 1. Number 3.
Afrowave is just bringing this platform for artists just to, step up and say, we're here. Yeah.
So we find talent primarily through word of mouth and Instagram. So a lot of the other artists have friends that make other sounds similar to them. They start showing up on Instagram where you kind of see, the sound is a bit niche for Toronto. So like if you start to make it that kind of sound, whether it's Afrobeats or dancehall or reggaeton, like we're gonna kind of know about it because there's not that many yet. So like every time there's someone new, it's like, okay, like we gotta bring them in as well. So just kind of keeping an eye out to see who's coming up and listening to other artists to see who else is coming up as well.
I think I found out about them on Instagram. I saw a few of the shows. It looked like kind of like what I wanted to do out here. And so I just reached out to them. I did the last show right before the pandemic hit. So it was an energetic crowd. It was packed. And everyone was like involved in the process. It didn't feel like I was just singing and it felt like an inclusive family. So that was really good.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
It's 20 to 7 p.m. Okay, let me count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow, you're literally shooting all day, all day. Oh my God. So COVID has really impacted the artistic community. It's really been a dagger in the back. And I'm not sure how we're gonna recover from it, so we're gonna need all the help we can get. And yeah, we'll make sure everyone has masks and everything except for the artists, at least when they're shooting. We'll bring masks.
The graphic look tragic. Big train a coming, never moving, just a panic. I panic. The snail turns panic. Quicker than a missile, now stop feed nobody.
Some last minute adjustments.
You know exhausting me, I tell you full of trash shit. 1 gram no bother each. Scratch that, what on this? Know how them go move already. Like the food no sanitary, alright. Pass it in a 5 grand. Tell if see a back a one, unless a 50, 150. No ego from day one.
She feels like, I feel like I'm stronger. That's what I'm saying, but. Oh, especially I like that.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Very, very happy with everything. Great team, great artists. It's so great to meet people. I had a really, really good day.
Starlight, been waiting for you all night.
We have red, pink, green, yellow, and blue.
But I don't know what kind of image you're looking for. I know you want it dark there, but like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
in here will be the best. Yeah.
He wants to do it in here.
I actually work for multiple edits for Afrowaveto since July. It was more for showing up and presenting artists for small videos, photos.
I help him out to do whatever we can, and he's telling me, come out and do some stuff, and here I am. You're good to go.
Like actually start performing.
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as you hear your music,
just start going. Okay.
Yeah, just keep going. But beware, like.
So waiting room here. Where is the change room? One here
and the one right here.
Just being the handyman and helping around, or like sound engineering, or calling the artist and making sure that everybody's here for their slots. And
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, keep doing it. Amazing. Good. Great.
So I think growth is good. Yes, we got a grant with the Ontario Children Foundation, so we're able to expand our team and actually create more infrastructure to actually build everything. So it's been great having Karis and Mohammed on the team as they're really helping to organize and put everything together. And I just really see it going even stronger and harder than we were going before, because now we have 3 minds.
Like, you can't go out there thinking a silver spoon is gonna come to you because you think you're the shit. You have to do the work. You have to actually do the work and live in it and die in it and sleep in it, to the point where it's just part of you, to the point where people start coming to you for what you have, because they see that you have something beautiful.
I'd say we've started creating our online workshops to further educate artists and help them learn more about industry. Especially here in Toronto, a lot of the people in the music industry are really hard to access, really hard to actually have a conversation with, hard to hear like any kind of knowledge from them. So when we were able to get some funding to kind of reach them and then bring the knowledge to other people, that was really important because it was really lacking, especially when I've been like going around in the city. And it's something else that I've heard from a lot of artists that they aren't able to access.
This particular workshop is all about understanding Canadian rights and royalties. It's an area you need to adjust your whole business, your whole art to what's happening right now.
If the grant writer says a lot of stuff that's not true and says, I'm gonna put out 3 albums or whatever, say a lot of stuff that's totally wrong, and you get the grunt, you are the one that's on the hook for it, and you are the one that has to submit the completion and then gets in trouble if all of a sudden everything is totally wrong.
There are tools there, and I feel like information that is pertinent to an artist being their best self, Any events or networking events that Afrowave have, I really recommend you to take advantage of it. Even if it may not be your style, it's still great to just be in the room with all these creatives.
Je crie fort, mais je noie dans liquide noir. I am walking on a tightrope, and I am hoping that I won't fall. But either way, if I do, catch me.
You hurt me, but
like the same pain. Then I make them tears go in vain. Him now make the tears go in vain. Get up every day at the same campaign. Mama can't buy food, penny them in a pain. Don't tell me she can't got name in a vein. Cause I am alone, know the pressure she a bear. Every girl that youth want and a millionaire. Some now do a thing, just sit down and a think.
We've been saucy, money on mine, on my grind, every night and day. So long, alone, it's okay to feel alone.
Can't break what you can't touch, you will burn yourself, it's meant to be. Can't trip or can spread wings, can't stop what's meant to be. And all meant to be, and all meant to be.
And I'm gonna show what you can do. Don't hold back, it's okay, don't bite. Don't hold back. Hey, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Yeah, you own it, baby. Put that claim on me. Come control it, daddy. Give me ecstasy.
You have had too many falls. Feels like nothing goes your way. I can see it in your eyes. Life has made it hard for you. But if only you could see what I see. Right from the side, right from the side. Don't play with my heart. Don't play with my heart. No, no, don't play with my heart. Right from the side, right from the side.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
The aspiration for Afrowave is for it to grow and become a huge entertainment media company that will connect local artists into television, into sync licensing, and into other major opportunities, and hopefully later on partner with other organizations in the city to start its own award show to really recognize urban artists in the city.
I definitely want it to be bigger, like just bigger in general, not just in the city, but talking like worldwide, because again, when you talk about Caribbean influence, there's a lot of Caribbean influence and a lot of like hot spots for music. So like New York, London, even places like Chicago, like this, you know, I would love for it to be like this grand like festival show where it's like headliners, openers, things like that. Like that would be like amazing to see, and to see where it goes and where it came from.
Jump in. Oh, yay!
I get ready for today?
Yeah! In the future, I would like to see Afrowave actually become like a huge, ongoing festival. Like, you know, you have, it's Coachella? That'd be crazy to see like Afrowave in a Coachella like level. That'd be
So proud of all the artists we were able to meet. Like, we can't be anywhere we are without the artists, and bigger up to our grantees that gave us the money and are helping us to connect with other artists. Hope to continue working with the city, the government, and continue getting more money to really fund community arts, because art is everything, and all these artists are continually impacted, which impact their friends and their families and continue to uplift the community here in Toronto, and that is what we're here, and that's what we're about. Yeah, we're done. Thank God. Everything came through. You know, performances day 2, wrapped, no hiccups, no nothing. The festival's gonna be amazing. Bop, bop, bop. Whoop, and cut.